Morning, everybody. It's 10 o'clock Monday, 48-ish degrees out here. It's very windy today. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It's not as bad as it was the other day, but it's still not terribly pleasant. It's going to be warm again today, pushing 80. So I didn't get out here bright and early first thing. Waiting for the electrician today. He said he'd be in sometime mid-morning, which to me means between 9 and 12. So came out here to do some work. If we get everything good with him today, the next thing we're going to do is we need to figure out where we're going to mount our heater, our heating unit. Go right there. So in this box, there should be a template for how we mount it to the wall. And it's really like dead center there. So it's not going to matter which side we put it on. If we put it all on this side, then that condenser unit's going to be a lot closer to the foot traffic, or the alley traffic, excuse me. If we put it on this side, it's going to be a little farther away from the breaker box. I think we'll put it on this side. So the pump itself will go down here on the outside of the building. The blower will go up here. So what I need to do, I need to get that box open, get the template out. Probably need to get another so I can frame that side of the window. I don't know. That would probably be easier to do first. We're not going to hang the thing. I don't need to do that just yet. Because before I hang it, see? Yeah? Yeah, much better. Before I hang it, we will drywall that. So there can be some sheetrock behind it. I use the terms interchangeably. I'm not the only one. But that's the idea, you know. I want to if this were spring and I had all summer, we'd just wait, you know, to do the whole wall and all that. It's not spring, it's fall. Damn near mid-October. Might be at this point. So I want to do, I mean, at least this corner. Then we can hang the thing and it'll be fine. We've got to drill some holes in the wall. Because there's a condensate line that's got to go outside. There's the refrigerant lines that have to go outside. And there's a line that has to go in and out for power. And we'll see how we're going to run the power for that. We might have to run a third line down, around, and out. I don't know. I'm going to talk to him when he gets here, see what he thinks. First of all, can I run two lines through one hole? I've not got a solid answer online for that yet. And I don't know how big the wire needs to be for this. If it needs to be 12, like what's in the wall now, if I need to get 10, or what. I don't know. I don't know too many people who have these or who have installed them like retrofit style. The couple people I know who have them in their homes, they were in the homes when they moved in. So before I go and make any big decisions. I want to talk to somebody a little smarter than me, which is not hard to do. Easier than you might think. All right, so what we got in here? $12. Four 16s. Okay. Feet for the pump, I believe. I think this is our condensate line. That's our paperwork. This piece, it's a little awkward, but it's light. 25.5 pounds. This piece is the heavier one. Let's sit you guys down for a second. Sorry. There's the remote. Oh man, it's upside down. I gotta start all over. So if you're not familiar with these, but you are familiar with a window air conditioning unit, it's kind of the same thing, kind of not. This doesn't have the template. I thought for sure. So your regular home in window air conditioning unit is these two things put together in a small package. It pulls hot air in from the room, runs through a condenser, dumps the hot air out, and blows the colder air in. That's how they work. That's how these work. They work backwards to do heat. To do heat, they find cold air, or they find, it's hard to explain it because it doesn't sound like it makes sense. It moves the hot from one side to the other. So if it's cold in here and cold outside, it can pull cold air from outside, heat it, condense it, and then drop it inside. Works the other way. If it's hot in here because it's hot outside, it runs the same thing backwards. It condenses, pulls the air in here, condenses it, and then shoots it outside. So it gets replaced with colder air. I was really hoping. So that's the line that goes out to the pump. This is what hangs on the wall. Oh, can I just snap that out? Okay. There. That's what we need. Template. Silly me. So, should be 16. Yep, perfect. We're going to put a piece in between so it can have something extra to hang on. Might want to shore up the two that I'm using. I just got them towed in from the front. Might do one from the sides, same thing on the bottom. We'll put the one in the middle. This goes on the wall, obviously not that low. We'll put it probably right about there. And then that guy sits on here and just snaps into place. We have one hole going outside for that. We'll have a hole going outside for the power, which is over here, I believe. When I've seen these installed previously, one of the sides usually opens up. Right there, maybe. And then I think that is the line for our condensate, which that clear tube snaps onto. That guy right there. Okay, cool. That's even easier than I thought it was going to be. Make sure we don't lose anything. And somewhere I have seen, like, because a wall thermostat's pretty standard, but I've seen they've got a little thing and you just hang it on the wall. So if it is going over there, we'll put this somewhere over here. We'll set up our room a little bit based on that. Cool. Oh, I forgot to get another box. I grabbed one of these, so it will go. I mean, we can almost honestly do that, but that doesn't make it work. I had to find one of these online and order it. Nobody out here has a double gang single switch blank cover. Crazy. Maybe I'll ask the electrician guy. Maybe he's got one. If not, I'll get it ordered. Okay. This is all empty. Alright. Nothing hidden in the styrofoam. Oh, there's a thing. That's our remote hanger. Like that. Sits inside. So don't lose that. Okay, cool. What's our 19 is our cooling and efficiency rating. 8.5 is our heating rating. Since I don't do this stuff, I don't know if it's good or bad. Well, it's not very efficient. But I bet you the one that's in my house is off the scale. And these are cheap to run anyway. So. Ain't too bad. Ain't great. Ain't terrible. Anyway, I'm going to maybe we'll take all that wood and throw it in this box. And then I'll take the box somewhere else. I want to get a piece of 2x8 probably, just so it's going to be broader so I can attach this to. I don't think I have any of that. I'll have to dig around in the scrap bin and see what I got. What did you find? I don't think you should be putting it in your mouth though. Anyway, see you folks later. Welcome to the scrap pile. That's Felix. Thinks he's in charge. He's not. I do have this. It's much bigger than I need. It's got that nice long split in it though. The rest of this is particle board, so MDF. Don't really want to use that. None of that's big enough. That's MDF. If I cut it and keep this side, we might be okay, but I think it's going to put me right on that knot. And that's not good. Jokes. Got them all. That's too thin. That's too thin. I'll probably use that 2x4 to frame that window, though. Forgot I had that. There's nothing in that pile that's going to be big enough. Oh, maybe. Hold on. No. I was thinking I could use that, but that's going to be too thin. Bummer. Yeah, I think that's just pine. All glued together. That ain't going to be worth a damn. Okay. Well, we looked. Bummer. Okay, we jumped ahead a little bit. I wanted to get this down before, but there's the thing. There's how it's gonna hang. I do have just a 2x4 back here. I was gonna go wider, but 2x4 was all I really needed. 2 screws in each stud and 2 going across the middle. Each wood screw has a shear breaking load of 80 pounds, I think it is. So there's 2, 4, 6, 480 pounds. That thing weighs 25. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's not snapped in, it's just hanging right now, which is totally fine. On the bottom, there's a little arrow. Shows you where you need to clip the thing in. Just like that. So, wanted to get it up here and kind of wiggle it, sort it around, make sure it was going to be fine. I think it will be fine. I need to track down some drywall. Like I said, just a half a sheet to do that. Still haven't seen the electrician. It's getting a little late. So, hopefully we see him today. That would be nice. Hopefully it doesn't take all day. I got other stuff to do. The other stuff I need to do, I need to dig through this a bit and make sure that everything is cool, man. There's the line. There you go. But what I'm looking for more than anything, there's a health function. When the health function is initiated, the ionizer plasma bipolar ionizer UVC lights will be energized and running. I don't think mine has that. Excuse me. Installation. Okay. Inverter models, BTUs, torque parameters. Dedicated distribution device and wire. Minimum circuit ampacity. Really? Huh. So we went and got, like, I think we got a 50. And it looks like we might have only needed half of that. Indoor unit installation. Drill wall hole. Hole in the wall should be drilled for the refrigerant piping, drainage, connecting, blah, blah, blah. 70 millimeter diameter. A small oblique angle to facilitate drainage. It's nice that they put a picture of what 70 millimeters is. It's about the width of 2 AAAs. That means a AAA is about 35. Cable outlet. Excuse me. Charging it, I'm going to have somebody come out and do, because I do not know how to do that. And I don't have the tools to do that. Refrigerant tape. That's how we cram everything in the hole. Okay, this is the other thing I needed. Select a site that does not install near a source of heat, steam, or flammable gas. Well, that's fine over there. Do not install in too windy or dusty. Well, it's outside. Do not install where people often pass, which is why we're putting it on that side and not that side. Or that side, I mean. Avoid installing where it will be exposed to direct sunlight. Again, don't really have a big choice there. Reserve the spaces as shown in the picture, so it needs to be minimum 12 inches away from the wall. Okay. Safe place. Put rubber blankets onto the feet. That is these things. Install drainage hose. Fix outdoor unit. So in this box, there should be some, like a bracket that it sits on. You attach it to the bracket. That's how that works. Okay. Excuse me. Guess we'll just wait and see. It just looks so weird over there. It's level. It doesn't look level because the ceiling's screwy. The ceiling looks screwy because the floor's screwy. Even with me raising it up and getting the bottom level, the top's still not quite. Just looks dopey. Nothing we can do about that, though.